What's up, guys? I didn't trade yesterday or today. There was one move yesterday. I'm about to show it in this video, and that's it. I mean, yeah, and my bad for the low energy. I got like no sleep tonight, but I'll just do a little watch list. Like I'll go over my watch list, what I'm looking for in January. Obviously, more is gonna get added every week that goes on. I don't think my funds have settled in Thinkorswim, so I'm still trading the Robinhood account. If I do take any trades, which I probably might do DraftKings soon, if not today. But I'm gonna start off with Netflix. So this one's decent. I mean, on the higher time frames, it is in a downtrend, obviously. When you do zoom in, though, I'm expecting it to reject somewhere around the 89.60 point, which is it's close, but also a rejection off 89.70 would be really nice, which is what we're seeing right now. And then just let me open up a smaller time frame. Punch through this box right here would be really nice, and then enter around 90.85. Here's the three TPs in red for you. Probably sell it around 93.21 if you do have runners, hold to 94.01. That's the idea with Netflix. I'm not in that yet. Everything is posted in the Discord. If I take a trade, it's in there. If something gets added to my watch list, it's in there. I'm gonna start being in the voice channel every day when I do trade in there. So feel free to join. I don't charge anything. It's fully open and free. But next one is we got Lulu. This is a trade that I missed yesterday. Thank God I missed it. It was pretty shit. Not gonna lie. I think 15-minute would be more clear. Hello. No, this is not one of those 15-minute stocks. Okay, I want the box to be on there so you can see. All right. So again, this one is obviously the longs 220 or 220 is the TP, not 220.01. Um, okay, that's why I said it at 220.01, but 220 would be a TP. Um, Now the idea with this one was that you would enter off cost basis yesterday, and this is more of like not a day trade, but you don't want your expiration out like 2, 3, 4 weeks, 2 months. You don't want an expiration that long, like 1 or 2 weeks maximum. Like this should do the move in a day or two. It did yesterday. It pumped. You would have entered. You would have went crazy. 50% when it trimmed, make money, and then it just dumped right back down, back to cost basis, just to reject off a cost basis. And now, I mean, what I'm gonna say is that when it breaks 216.47, and if it does eventually break 217.21, then it's green to go to 220 or higher. But I'm not gonna be taking this one anymore. It's still on the watch list just in case something happens. But the next one is Oracle. This one, what's up with this one? Okay. We hopped out of a really good channel. It's the downside, and then just kind of played around here. Now, obviously, the empty space is amazing on this one. Slower time frame for it to look like that is phenomenal. What I would want to see is either it comes down to 185.58, rejects off that, comes up through here to punch through this box, or just for no reason decides to reject somewhere in this gap between 193.15 and 185.68. If it can just reject it in that gap, punch through the box, what I'm looking for. And then I want a candle to open above 242 before I do enter that. Trim half at 50% of the empty space, which would be 209.73. I would trim 50% and then probably hold to 219, cut off like almost all my contracts except one or two, and then just let the other ones ride, really. That's the idea with Oracle. If I do enter, again, it's going to be in the Discord. Then we have TTD. Been looking at this one for months now. Um, it is kind of making my nuts jingle. I'm not going to lie. It looks good. Punch through the box. All I really want to see is 4103 candle to open above there. We did open above cost basis that guarantees us to get to 4069, which we already did. But yeah, my guess right now, it's just a guess. It's not. Don't take a trade off this. Um, is that it's gonna look something like. I hate how it pulls it up. Something like that. Rejection off cost basis up here. If it does close under cost basis, we are going to be going back down to 38.20, and then from there see if it rejects or keeps pushing down lower. But um, actually, fuck the 4102 idea. I want the candle to open over 4119. When it opens over that, is when I might enter small position size up to 43.15. Then I think this is the best setup I've seen so far. Would be block. Yeah. So obviously higher time frames. We have two boxes. I've never lost a trade on this. I don't know why XYZ is my favorite one. Um, when I started trading this the way I do, and when I switched from ICT, this was one of the first places I placed a trade. And I think it was actually yeah, around here it was longs, and then I caught shorts on it again. This is an old TP, the 7089, but I mean this was for the shorts. Yeah, I think this was for the shorts. But I mean, looking at what I charted months ago, you can see how well this works, and especially with the cost basis. Bring this box, which I did have. Like, it looks like I'm drawing boxes randomly. I'm not going to teach this. It's not my method, but if you do want me to drop the sauce for you, join the Discord, ask me, I will. It kind of looks like I'm drawing random boxes and just making shit up in my head, but it is all, like, placed accordingly. I mean, just drag it out. You can see how well price punches through it and then just decides to make this old box a floor. And then just take a look at cost basis. It's the white line in the middle of the box. Like, you can see how well price interacts with it too. Like, it's just nice to see. And then I think this top one too. This would be crazy, but if you drag this one out, yeah, I mean this candle just perfectly rejects off cost basis as well. Like, it works so well. But back to the trade. Um, Box right here we punch through now. I actually don't know. I don't know why I didn't enter this when it was down here this morning. Or when I'm tripping. That was last week. That was at 7 a.m. Damn. I low-key shouldn't have swung this one over the weekend, but from the way it looks, there is another box right here, but it's already in the top of the bigger one, so I'm not gonna try it out. But the general idea for it right now is, for fuck's sake, I draw these boxes on like the 15, 30 minutes, and then they just only show up on the 1 hour, 4 hour. But general idea is probably let something open above here and then just super low position size. This is honestly just one of those trades, just like to see if it works. But super low position size once it opens over 68.95 up to 70.89. Probably two contracts. Trim one, let the other one ride. I'd honestly let it ride to 76.51 or 87. It's a psych level, so just call it 87. It's gonna be the idea with XYZ. The last one we do have is DK under DraftKings. Also been looking at this one for months. Was supposed to take the longs here back in October. Obviously, it didn't work out. Did I place a trade? No, because the method works way too good. But yeah, if it doesn't work out, you're usually not going to be in it either way. So it didn't work. Never entered it, and then came down here, and then for a month was just fucking around. We're now finally back up here, rejecting off the same exact place that we were originally. Finally broke through that. Um, so why am I not in this? Hold on. Yeah, I mean, this is probably the trade I'm gonna take today. It looks, yeah. Um, I'm gonna say right now I'm probably gonna take this today, if not tomorrow. But God, I don't know. I'm not in it yet. I'm so out of it that I just didn't even. I was charting this, I didn't even notice. But that's not a box at all. Yeah, no, that's not a box. Could be. Um, it's a really shit box. But I mean, I'm gonna just let another candle open over 36.41, and then stop loss is gonna be if something dips back down here to 35.81. But I am gonna take this. Probably enter it in the next hour or two. And yeah, general idea 39.98 is where I'm going to trim. I'm not going to do the 50% mark of the empty space. It's a little, actually, it might be a little lower, but there's just so much empty space that 39.97 is going to be good. Hold some runners to 41.44 and then hold the rest to 42.05, or just again let them ride and see what happens. That's going to be, yeah, that's it. I mean, that's all I have on my watch list right now. I'm going to add this to the watch list on TradingView soon, but if you want to join the Discord, you can. Everything's in there. The watch list gets uploaded before I make the YouTube video, and the second I answer a trade, it's going to be in the Discord. But yeah, hope you guys. What was it? It was like New Year's and shit last week. Oh yeah. I think this is the first video I'm posting in 2026. Pretty sure. I don't know. But in case I didn't say it in my last one, Happy New Year's, Happy 2026. Um, there's fat moves coming. Everything is really like it really set itself up in December and November for Q1, and I mean Q4 around the end of it last month or month and a half of it. That's where everything really like falls and the market's kind of stagnant. But start of Q1, especially the middle of it, is where almost all of like the massive fucking. I mean, it continues for the rest of the year, but that's when all the huge moves happen. It's just really nice after the market's been doing jack shit for the past month and a half to have setups that look good. But I mean, yeah, that's all we have on the watch list, and yeah, if I do enter this trade, it's in the Discord again. I'm not in it right now, but I probably will be. So see you guys tomorrow for the trade recap. We didn't. This isn't really a trade recap, but we didn't trade, so or I didn't trade today, so I'm not gonna make one. But thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.